They were already on the porch when I opened the door. Two cops. Calm, apologetic. "Are you, Eli Bennett?" I nodded, phone in hand, still warm from blocking the last number tied to my mother. "We got a welfare check request. Your mother said you might be a danger to yourself or someone else." I almost laughed. Almost. It started with silence. Not a fight, not a fallout, just a soft, invisible erasure. 30 years old. Not a single call, not even a text. Not from mom, not from my sister, not from the stepfather who married into our lives and made it his mission to gut everything that felt like home. No cake, no family dinner, no message that said, "You matter." Just silence. Until a week later. The text came on a Sunday. I was grocery shopping. "Hey Eli, can you send $2,500 for Dave's 60th party? It's gonna be big. You know how much he's done for us." Heart. Like nothing had happened. Like I hadn't spent my birthday alone in my apartment, watching strangers on Instagram blow out candles. Like she hadn't forgotten me entirely. $2,500. For a man who once told me I was too sensitive to be a real man. Who used to joke that I wouldn't amount to much because I didn't fix cars or hunt deer. I stared at the screen for 5 minutes before I responded. I sent $1. Then I blocked her. Blocked them all. The calls came from unknown numbers after that. Voicemails filled with guilt grenades, accusations, ungrateful, disrespectful, after everything we did for you. And then silence again. Until the knock. I let the officers in, offered them coffee, told them I wasn't suicidal. I was clear, calm, measured. They took notes, made a report, apologized again. As they were leaving, one of them said, "You don't seem like the dangerous one." I just smiled. They weren't the first to underestimate me. I wasn't raised to win. I was raised to comply, to keep the peace, bite my tongue, nod when insulted, laugh when dismissed. Mom called it love. It wasn't. It was control in a sweeter bottle. I started digging. The first thing I did was pull up my old bank records, reminders of every loan she never repaid, every bill I covered because Dave was between jobs again, every Cash App transfer for rent, medicine, emergencies. I printed them, 48 pages. Next, I contacted my landlord and requested copies of every late payment notice I received back when I was helping them and nearly got evicted. Then came the will. Grandma's will. The one Mom swore had nothing in it for me. I reached out to my cousin, the executor. She sent me the copy. Turns out, Grandma left me $18,000. Mom cashed it, signed it, and never said a word. That's when I knew. This wasn't forgetfulness. This wasn't just how families are. This was theft. Repeated, systematic, emotional, and financial. And I'd been complicit. Not anymore. I didn't scream, didn't post about it. I strategized. I contacted a lawyer, quietly, told her everything. She filed a small claim suit on my behalf. The amount wasn't huge, but it was loud. I subpoenaed the bank. The signatures matched. The evidence was clear. Fraud, forgery, exploitation. Then I took it a step further. I sent the report to my stepfather's boss. Turns out he works in a position that requires financial transparency. A government contract. A little flag can cause a big delay. And Dave? He hates delays. Court was a quiet affair. They didn't expect me to show up with documents, timestamps, recorded voicemails. The judge frowned as she flipped through the records. "You stole from your son," she said flatly. My mother looked small for the first time in her life. Dave didn't even speak. They lost. I didn't want their money anymore. I wanted the record, the consequence, the cut. I got it. They tried to call again, from burner phones, through friends. They said, family doesn't sue family. I said, family doesn't steal from their kids and lie about it. Then I changed my number. Now I spend my birthdays however I want. No fake dinners, no forced conversations. Last week, I took a weekend trip to the mountains. Alone? Yeah, but peaceful. Silent, but on my terms this time. Funny thing about being the quiet one in the family, people think you'll always stay quiet. Until you don't. Until you sharpen your silence into a scalpel and cut yourself free. And when they come knocking, demanding apologies or money or love you no longer owe, you give them exactly what they gave you: nothing.